So I made this film Sans le Kosovo because I wanted to explore the question of exile, but from a very intimate and very personal point of view. Because my father is a political refugee, and he had left his home country Kosovo in 1968 and didn't go back for more than 30 years. So it meant that for us, we knew that he was from Kosovo, we knew about this land, but we never had visited it, we didn't know anything about the family. And I think growing up, it really impacted me and my siblings as well. It felt like a part of us was missing. And also not knowing fully the story of my father. So I had this idea to take him on a journey, to retrace his journey as a refugee, but from the last refugee camp where he was in Italy up until Kosovo, and kind of follow this route to open up a sort of channel of dialogue with him, to be able to talk about his past and in a more in a present-like way, in the present, into what it means to rethink the past at his age, and his relationship to his family and his homeland. So this is why I made the film. The documentary medium, because I started making short documentary films about 2 years ago about different subjects. But for me, what drives documentary is this kind of authenticity and this excitement that you get from grasping just one key moment out of nowhere. You know, you're filming, you're not sure what you're going to get, and you have that magical moment that happens like in front of the camera. And for me, it tells a bigger truth about our reality, and I think it would be way more difficult to do that in fiction, and I don't think I would get the same kind of relationship with my characters making fiction films. So for me, it's really about developing a certain kind of relationship and knowing that at a certain point I connected with someone, and it's a very deep connection, and they completely open up to me in front of the camera. And I think this is why I love documentaries, and I love making documentaries. A friend of mine, an Italian friend of mine, who suggested it to me. So I was applying to different festivals, and he said, check out SoleLuna, because it's about it's about the journey, it's about exchanging cultures, and so when I learned more about the festival, I thought like Sans le Kosovo, in a sense, had its place here at SoleLuna, because even the fact that it's in Sicily, I think, really shows that it's a land where so many cultures over centuries just mixed all the time, and the story of my father, of his exile, and of my family is also part of this greater journey, let's say. And this is why I thought I would send my film to SoleLuna, and I'm really glad it got in.